Rose, and the team that I am working with is comprised of Krishana, Paola, Ali, and the faculty that we are working with are the Karens. We're going to talk to you about our project. So the goals of our project were to develop materials for Head Start teachers to share with the parents of their children. So here's some background. Head Start provides education to children from low-income families. 40 to 60% of children of poverty are more likely to have developmental delays. That is an astounding number. Minority children are also diagnosed later than non-minority children. As family members and professionals, we know that early intervention improves outcomes, which is why we feel that utilizing Head Start to disseminate our information that we've gathered is the best way to enrich the development of children at promise.
So for our methods, we developed our first set of materials, which included developmental screening cards that were based on the ASQ or Bergan screening scores that included strengths, areas of concern, and next steps. Those were the materials that we thought at first they were needed, but then after feedback from our policy partners, we decided to switch gears a little bit, and that led us to a next set of developmental screening cards, which were recommended age-based activities with fine and gross motor, language, cognition, social emotional domains. After more feedback, we decided to also add strategies on how to talk about developmental concerns with your primary care provider, and also adding common medical and educational terms that are very needed in these settings.
Our eventual documents can be described in 3 different areas. So one of them is what to expect after your child is referred to an evaluation. And so this is an example of a psychological evaluation and what that would look like. We also have activities that caregivers can practice with their children to develop skills in various areas. And these are based on developmental milestones for 3 and 4-year-olds. This is an example of a fine motor activities. And then finally, we had some other materials to help support caregivers. So for example, this is a document going over ways in which a social worker can support families.
So what are our next steps? Our next steps would include obtaining feedback, understanding the use of materials, identifying additional opportunities to collaborate with Head Start. We appreciate all who have provided feedback and support during this project. We would like to thank our policy partners at Head Start, University of Cincinnati, and everyone at Lend.